you imagine getting a shaded tour through one of Jamaica's most historic towns? Something like a history class. On a bicycle. Not as boring though. A history class with enough vibes. Grabbing some souvenirs along the way. Literally, that's exactly what we got with PABLITOS bike tour. Paul was excellent from start to finish.
Jamaicans take pride in what in a long time ago say. Now this was built in 1867.
Yeah.
And was built by one of those freed slaves who learned stonework and carpentry. Now this is one of the only houses in Falmouth. You will see a vertical shingle plus cut stone attached to it.
When the tour was over, I wish I could have just erased my brain and just do the tour all over again. It was that good. Trelawney is indeed rich with history. I learned so much on this tour. Well, here's a walk by with a twist. Better yet, let's call it a ride by. Enjoy!
This chair are the best chair in the church. Right there, so. Because when preacher you want to sleep, pastor can't see, you know.
Yeah.
Right there, so.
Glory be to the Almighty. I want to pray with you tonight now. Glory be to the Almighty. Lord, watch over us tonight. Protect my family. In a time like this, we ask for mercy. Watch me in my going out and in my coming in. Could Lord please tell me why they don't want me to win? I see the enemies are after me. Don't let them conquer me. Show me what my eyes can see. Oh, Father, cover me. As long as I live, bless Lord.
Yes, massive big up every time. You don't know me, say I'm super excited. Right about now, me in a Falmouth town. You understand? Massive a Falmouth town, me I'm going to give you some experience where you never yet experienced. Right now, man, look now, man. What best man on the courthouse that? Look now, man. See big and yellow and white there, man. A Falmouth town with the landmark with it. So right about now we are getting an extensive tour of Falmouth with that general here. You understand? So we are going to ride for the bicycle. You understand? What you say there, man? What you say there, man? Yeah. So we are going to tour out Falmouth here now on a bicycle. That one I name bicycle ride by. Or a ride by. And a Jamaica walk by today, a ride by. So we here with the general. So here, man, now, here how me do my thing now. You know, so me normally make them talking. So tell me exactly what we are going to do today. And a little synopsis of where we are going to go. And tell me who you be. And all of them little thing there. Make we start here off like a ball. Jump in it
Which
now.
is right. Yes, people, massive and crew. Welcome to Falmouth. Welcome to Falmouth Jamaica. My name is Paul, aka Pablito. And welcome to PABLITOS bike tour where you will get a shaded ride through history. Now this is one of the best laid out town in the entire Caribbean, the entire Jamaica. And this is one of the best way to say my hometown, the oldest and most historical town in the Western Hemisphere. So here we now. This a tour here was one of the beginning in 2019.
Yeah.
And I wanted to offer something to the people. Because I know people come to Jamaica, come to Falmouth and the sun a kill them.
Yeah.
But here we are. Do something different. You see it, as I said, shaded right through history. It's something fun for the whole family, no matter how old you are or young you is. You will get to definitely enjoy this town and the history of my hometown Falmouth. So, it is only fitting I give you all a brief overview of what you're going to experience here on this tour.
See,
now, the town is over 250 years old.
Yeah.
And it was considered the best laid out town in the entire Caribbean. But before we get started, here goes. The year was 1494. And Christopher Columbus was in search of India or the East Indies.
Yeah.
But it seems one of his navigators drank too much rum that night. So he veered way off course and ended up 18 degrees north in the West Indies. And as Junior Gang would have said, welcome to Jam Rock. Now Christopher sighted land. And he said it was the most beautiful isle his eyes have ever seen. but thinking I discovered a Jamaican or island as we send Jamaica Christopher Columbus. That means introduced us to the rest of the world. Now he said it was the most beautiful isle. And he said that when he came on shows, he was greeted by a group of Tahinos. Now who were they? They were Amerindians who made their way here from South America around 600 AD. Now he said that they didn't even know how to handle a sword because they were so peaceful, they ended up cutting themselves. And as the Spanish did in other places, they took advantage of their peaceful nature and enslaved them. And most of them died up because of hard labor and Spanish diseases. Now hear he, 1655, when here comes the British with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I guess the Spanish never liked tea that much. But they had the sugar cane, which they brought in from the Canary Islands. Now the British wanted it to fuel their tea drinking habits. So after many battles, they booted out the Spanish and they ruled Jamaica from 1655 until 1962 when they gained our political independence. Now, 1792, money, 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 money. Now, sugar emerged as king, and Falmouth was the center of that kingdom. As a matter of fact, this very town of Falmouth became the wealthiest seaport town in the entire Western Hemisphere. And this was because of sugarcane and the institution of slavery. Now, this parish boasted the largest number of sugar plantations on the entire island, numbering over 100 sugar plantations. Now, that port you see with the big ship over there became the wealthiest seaport town in the world. And this, on any given day, you could at least see as many as 30 tall ships would have been docked in that harbor. Now these ships, they brought in slaves to Jamaica on the transatlantic journey.
Yes.
Now for the return voyage, they were loaded up with sugar, rum and molasses, which are all manufactured by slave labor. That's why England's so rich today, because of we here in Jamaica.
That is it, yeah.
This building we're going to highlight to you now. Now those who benefited from the sugar industry and the savory industry were able to construct beautiful townhomes and Georgian houses such as this one. Now this is our courthouse. It was built in 1815 on the site of a former fort and barracks. That's why we have them two cannons submerged. Because they used to use this building to defend the waters against marauding pirates who came to Jamaica. Now the design of the building is known as the Georgian architecture. So I'm going to point out some architectural design to you. At the center of each arch and at the side of the building, now those stones are known as coinings. And at the center of each arch, they're known as a keystone. Now the building has no steel reinforcements. So it's no steel reinforcement.
No steel.
So it's only limestone stock on top of limestone. So if you take out those keystones, the building will crumble on its own weight. Now the walls of the building are 2.5 feet thick. And they made it so thick to keep inside 10 to 15 degrees cooler than what it is on the outside. Because back then, they never have no air condition or electricity to keep them cool. So that's why they made it so thick. Now, quite a few prestigious events were held in this building in the 1800s. They had reading by the Children's Literary Society, they had plays and concert by the Philharmonic Orchestra. But the most anticipated events were the Grand Balls. Now, they would have used these events to build a business relationship between the plantation owner and the shipping tycoon. So the ladies would have to do their best to attract the more eligible bachelors or suitors asking for a dance. You might have wondered how them do this. Now the ladies would have been dressed in their best English gown. And they, imagine in the top left hand room under candlelight, best English gown. They would attach live peony wally or firefly to their dresses to act as kind of like a bling bling.
Yeah.
So they said the lady with more bling definitely got it. So that's happened here in this building. So it is our modern day courthouse and we have sessions held here weekly. And this is where we have our mayor's office and other municipal offices. So this is it for the courthouse now.
Let's go some bicycle time.
Bicycle time.
Bicycle time.
Time to go up on the cycle.
Which one of them seats have been taken? I'm going to hold one side and
Yeah,
legs
man.
there. So yeah, well, massive. When look like me can pedal too. I will just keep my foot on here, you ride.
Anything you want, brother. It's all up to you.
Massive. Watch foot cock up, man.
See there?
Watch the man. Yeah.
Now, we're going to head up to Market Street.
Market Street.
Yes, and it was considered prime real estate back in the days of sugar plantation and was one of the busiest streets heading in and out of the town of Falmouth in the 1800s. But hear this, when slavery was abolished, everybody started to mix and mingle. Black, white, Chinese, Indian, everybody started to mix and mingle. So, free people now started to get some money and they started to purchase property. But the best thing about it, women were the first to purchase property here in the town of Falmouth. Women were the first to purchase property here in the town of Falmouth.
Watch out now.
And on Market Street, black. Now, to purchase property here, it is said you have to come up with some pretty coins. I mean, you have to have enough money. Now, that empty lot you see behind there, and the one at the Salvation Army building, that was purchased by a woman of color by the name of Rebecca Lake. Now, he said her father was a plantation owner, her mother was a slave on the plantation. So she got every money inherited from her father. So she purchased that lot from Thomas Reed. Now, he was one of the founding fathers of the town of Falmouth. He wasn't responsible for the gridiron layout work at this town here. Now, when she died, it said on her headstone, return to make her unopened, because she never ever get a man.
Oh.
So she go back to her make her unopened. No, next building, 1790. And here comes the Freemasons, the Illuminati in the island of Jamaica. Yep. Was built in 1790 by the Freemasons. Now the design is known as ashlar mason, which means each and every limestone you see there was hand chiseled to get that smooth surface. Now the windows at top, they are known as a neo-Gothic pointed window, which suggests it was once used as a place of worship. Unfortunately, they went bankrupt in Jamaica because, you know, you had people that do the other things and the sacrifice thing.
Yeah.
So they went bankrupt and the building was auctioned off to the Baptist Union. Now remember this name, William Nib. You know the name William Nib, the alma mater for Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world. The school that was named after him was once located here. And the man William Nib, the Baptist preacher from England, once called this building his home. So he must live here so one time. So we're going to talk about William Nib a little bit later on in the tour.
That is it.
Hey pretty girl. Yeah man, so we're going to head up to Market Street. We have 3 buildings to talk about on this stretch here. Now one of them building was owned by William Nib nieces, Polly and Lily.
Polly and Lily
Nib. No, they run a school exclusively for the wealthy homeowners here in the town of Falmouth. The preachers, the plantation owners, for them picnics to go to the school here. Where go on, Shirley?
Yeah.
Now this building here doesn't look that old, not you?
Yeah,
over 200 years old. If you look inside, you can see the brickwork. We're going to come out there a little bit.
Yeah, that's nice. Because sometimes copywriter want to fight me.
Not true.
Yeah. So you know have to target. They go move out there so we see that catch it. Yeah.
See that catch it very good now.
You can go on up a little bit. Yeah.
Alright, so that building was owned by Polly and Lily, nieces of William Nib. Now they run a school exclusively for the wealthy homeowners here in the town of Falmouth. Now it is said that they were very tall-legged women and they would accentuate their height to make them seem taller by wearing French bonnets and attaching peacock feathers to make them seem even taller. No, hear this. It is said that by the way, all they tie them
bonnets... Go up somewhere, yeah. Right, we go up somewhere because I don't want if you can't cut it out.
Put it back in our one so we can...
yeah.
Go for the inside so.
Yeah. That's why I designed it that way there, yeah man.
Yeah man.
So more people have we can
more strength, yeah man. So differential gearness, everybody help we go faster.
That is it.
No, it is said that the way all they tie their bows, the bonnet, they tell what mood they're in. So if it's a double knot, you better sit down in class and keep your ass quiet. Yeah man, so the pitney wouldn't know, say, hey, teaching a bad mood today, so yo, what people say quiet today, you know.
Yeah.
Once them see the double bow. Now the building behind you, the VMBS building there, that was owned by 2 colored carpenters, John Sylvester and Samuel Reeves. Now, quite interesting about Samuel Reeves. He lived in this building with his slave girl Fanny and their 2 kids. In addition to having these 2 kids, he have 5 picnic outside the home who were owned by a plantation owner by the name of Edward Barrett. Now, when Samuel Reeves died, he stated in his will that his slave girl Fanny was to be monetized, which means her freedom was to be bought.
Yes.
And the 2 sons got the carpentry shop here along with other properties he had in the town. Now the sons outside the home, they got £5 yearly for 5 years, which would have worked out to about 50,000 US a year in today's working out based on inflation rate. You know, so they're set for life, man. Now, moving next door, the yellow building, the home of Judge Dredd, resident magistrate named Thomas Robert Vermont. No, the reason they call him Judge Dredd because of how wicked that man was. It no matter what you do, 100-year sentence. You have to pay him off to get a lesser sentence. Hence he was able to build such an elaborate and beautiful home.
You know, me not cut him. I make me ride go down a little bit more. I don't want that sound that bother me, you know. So we should go down a little bit and we talk about this building here. Yeah.
So, to cut it, this is one of 5 buildings in town that still has a functioning basement. Which was which was connected to a tunnel system that led all the way back to the port. Woo! We're going to talk about it when I get to the center part of town.
Yeah, Jaja no.
You know, anyway, the masons there, they have to do some secret digging and tunnels, you know. So we're going to head into Water Square now, the center of town.
Water Square.
Water Square. Sit me car.
Yes, I say, bad driver. Bad driver. Yes, Kyle. Sweet.
So welcome to Water Square, Falmouth. Now, they cover this thing because they're building a statue using Bolt there now to the fountain, so hence why they cover it up now. But normally, the image here, this is what it would have looked like. Now, Water Square. In the 1800s, the plantation owners never wanted to provide as much food for the slaves on sugar plantation. So what they did was give them a small plots of land, or what is known as a kitchen garden, to tend to the meager food rations provided by the plantation owner. So the few free hours they were given were mainly Saturday evenings and Sunday evening.
Yeah.
They would have used this time to tend to their garden. So the excess food they grow was brought right in the town center. And they transformed this entire area into a colorful food market organized by the slaves. It was so successfully spread across every town in Jamaica. So right now, because of that, every town you go, you find at least one market set up. It was because of this building here. Now across the sun, the British people back then never wanted to shop in the sun. So they asked their queen to construct that building over there at a cost of £4,000. Now she named it after her grandsons Albert and his younger brother George, who became King George IV. The building around the corner there, Albert George Market. Right. Now that the system there ran for 100 years until they turned it into a historical shopping center. Now back to Water Square now got its name. 1718, a lot of fires broke out quite frequently in the town of Falmouth. And it's because the roof of the building were made from thatch of the palm tree.
Yeah.
So whenever they blasted the cannons on the courthouse, the roofs catch fire quite easily. So the residents petitioned the government for a proper water supply system to out the fires, which are quite frequent. So 1 year later in 1719, the petition was finally granted. And they put a last stone reservoir right in the town center, looking like this here. Right here in the center of town. Now, they got water from the Martha River, which is 1.5 miles away from here. And the system they use included a 20-foot Persian water wheel. And they had aqueducts elevated at a height of 20 feet. So water was gravity fed all the way from Martha Bray, emptied out into the reservoir right here. Now, the wealthy homeowners back then, rich people, never want to go to bucket to get water. So what they did was attach a 6-inch main to the reservoir and led to their different private homes. Now this system, because of that, it made Falmouth the very first era in Jamaica to receive pipe water, indoor plumbing and flushable toilet 1 year before New York City. Woo! Yeah man, right in the Falmouth. So we're going to show you the house later, which has the first toilet and still have the same toilet in it from them time there. The exact same toilet bowl. The same over the toilet tank, over the above, same tank.
Yes.
Yeah man, I'll show you the same house I have it around there, so.
Yes.
Now, earlier we saw where William Nib lived, we're going to see which part him preach. And that's the most significant historical aspect in the island of Jamaica and the British colony.
Nice.
No, after slavery was abolished, you know, they needed people to work plantations, same as so indentured laborers started to come in the town. So we had Chinese, the Indians, we have the Germans and German town in Westmoreland. The Russians came here, the Scottish came here, the Irish came here. All came as laborers. But the Chinese were the smart ones, they stayed over, acquired wealth, and almost every building in town here, Chinese own it.
Jaja.
So you have 15 supermarkets, only one is owned by Jamaican.
Only one?
Only one. You Mr. Chin take over everything, man.
That the next thing we just like I said, Lex, if it's true, the Chinese them not play with the work.
No, sir.
We not have to talk when time the music a play here.
Yeah, watch about the school boy.
Most of the buildings from back then are still.
Yes, still.
Can't talk here, so
Alright,
here
look.
got the music.
Look from building 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Them buildings here, so when we go down, we're going to talk about them buildings here, alright?
Alright.
So remember them, these buildings all the way along to the post office too.
Nice. Cozy Lexi. Yeah.
I'm going to stop right here, so. So you see them 4 buildings we pointed out on the corner there earlier?
Yeah.
Those are the 5 buildings in town still have a functioning basement, which was connected to a tunnel system that led all the way back to the port. Now, they say there are 2 theories as to why they made this tunnel system. One was that when they were transporting the slaves from the sugar port underground, some of the homeowners never wanted the neighbors to know that they had slaves. So they would sink them in underground. The next theory is that they knew the slaves were planning a rebellion. So they used the tunnels as a means of escape back to the port because they never want to get chopped off it and chop off foot. So them say, you know what, we're going to go. That seems more logical to me than the first one because
Everybody did that.
yeah, slavery, and like the underwear where everybody used to do it. So that seems more like, but in 1997, them block off the tunnels because one guy, when they were building a new police station, the police post around the corner was abandoned for some time. So I'm going to the building and find the tunnel and start take out every Chinese receiver from every one of the houses and say, you know what, these are for my ancestor them. Repatriation, pay back for one of them. So
Yeah.
they say, you know what, let's block off a tunnel, but the basements are still operating. So they use them as storerooms for the various businesses what they have there.
Okay, okay.
No,
Nice.
remember we tell you 1655 British came to Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
Look over there, it's a Franco's Nice Time bar, built in 1670. No, brother, we're good.
No,
Thanks.
my G. Go and do the hosting. We're there on the tour.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not tourists.
Dryland tourism, my brother.
Yeah.
No, built in 1670, 5 years after the British came to Jamaica. Very first English pub on the island. First bar in Jamaica, yes, yeah, so.
This.
Right in a Falmouth. And it's been in the same family, the Francos, almost 100 years now. So you know, say, according to Guinness Book of Records, they say Jamaica has more churches and bar per square block than anywhere else in the world. So you know, say the ladies go to church on Sundays to get their spirits, and the guys go to the bar to get their spirits. Yeah, so the spirits go all about. Yeah. So, hear this. Back then, building 1, building 2, and building 3 had a very close relationship during British colonization. Now, when the soldiers came, British sailors came to Jamaica, they came very drunk and rowdy. So they had to put them somewhere to sober them up. So this building number 2 in the middle was the sobering inn. But it never served no purpose because as soon as they sober up, right back at the bar.
Back in the bar.
And after the bar, to the brothel. Don't understand? It's still operating as a brothel to this day.
Oh,
So you know, it's a rum cell, sex cells.
Ah,
Right, that's so.
Anywhere from there.
Anywhere rum there.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, so this is the main road for head to Mobile. This is the main taxi stand for go Mobile now.
Okay. Yes! Yeah. Nice.
So earlier we see,
What?
yes man, comfortable right now, Joe. But you know, so when I design this, I design it for comfort and ease access, you know, because you know, the Falmouth did flat. So I told the design, the guy them who make it say I need some differential gears in it. So that when we do one revolution, the wheel will go 3 times.
3 times.
To make it easier. So welcome to William Nib Memorial Baptist Church. And for all who don't know, welcome back to PABLITOS Bike Tour, where you'll get a shaded ride through history. You can link me up on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'm there. YouTube coming soon. So, William Nib Memorial Baptist Church. Now, when William Nib came to Jamaica, slavery was a very dark cloud hanging over the heads of many colored people. So he was sent here to teach Christianity to these colored people. But the conditions he saw never sat well with him. He said, no, these people are humans, so they shouldn't be treated this way. So he essentially started a movement to have slavery abolished in the British colony. And this church acted as the headquarters for that movement. But hear this, you know, so anywhere you have good, you have evil, don't it?
True, true.
The militia was started because they benefited from slavery. And they never liked what he was doing, none at all. So they burnt the church down on 4 separate occasions. And in 1832 was the last time it was burnt. But really, William Nib had a mission to complete. So with the help of the slaves, they rebuilt the church. Now, August 1st, 1838, William had a packed congregation of almost 2,000 members, and he stood right here in this location here. Right here. And he said, the hour is at hand. The monster is dying. The Negro is finally free. And when the bell tower chimed 12, that was the end of colonial slavery in the British colony, and it all happened right in this location. Now the slaves, to show their appreciation for what William Nib did, they made a small coffin, and they put inside that coffin chains, whip, shackle, everything that reminded them of their dark past, and buried it in this location. And they built this monument to show their appreciation for what William Nib did. Yeah man, all because of what that man did for them. Unfortunately, William Nib died in 1845 at age 45 from yellow fever, which is malaria.
He died at age 45?
Age 45.
So there's so much
But
in
age, no,
yeah.
Think that not yet. Before he died, he was able to find 36 schools, 16 churches and 3 villages right across the coast of Jamaica. Because he knew that as soon as the slave was abolished, the slaves would have been thrown off the sugar plantation. They wouldn't have nowhere to go. So make sure to set up them own villages, Freeman Town, Salem Runaway Bay, Prairie. Most of them places are sent down on the coast. He set up all those villages for those people. Yeah man, so William Nib is the only non-Jamaican to receive Jamaica's highest honor, the Order of Merit. And we thank Mr. William Nib. In a family, they say, big up William Nib. Yeah man, so he is the man responsible for young boy was able to do so much.
Well, now I really want to have a yellow fever killing for you.
Right man, I'm malaria because we have a couple of graves over there. We have young babies and things. Because then the health system back then wasn't really... So malaria was very prevalent back then in the early 1800s.
Okay.
Man, so we thank Mr. William Nib because, you know, as a young man, we do so much.
Age 45.
Yeah man, don't go on it. We'll get this bicycle turn here.
Alright. Yeah. So cool. Blessed, just take a look at it. Blessed, greeting.
He's actually at the back of the church too. Run the back though. Yeah man, let me show you. Come out of the way there a bit.
Yeah, back to the tour.
Yeah, we're going to show you where William Nib was buried.
Alright.
Yeah man, buried on the back of the church so.
See part the machine in the man. Look on the machine man. The machine is not getting name.
Betsy.
Betsy. Yeah.
Yes man.
Oh God.
So here lies William Nib and his wife Mary. Both are the same tomb here. So it was a great man who lived, Mr. William Nib, right here. We're not sure who that was because I'm a marked grave, but there's no record of him having any children, so we're not sure who, but
So him buried inside of this him and his wife.
in the same one.
Ooh.
They say she's on top.
So any idea what killed the wife?
We're not sure, you know, based on the sickness that was prevalent back then. Could have been yellow fever. Because a lot of people died of yellow fever in the early 1800s here in Jamaica. So,
Wow.
and he's one of the few graves that are buried here in this church.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
The church massive. Authenticity.
Yeah, man, the William Memorial Baptist Church.
Wow. Pardon. So you have to ask them, do it, pardon, you know? Showcase them on the channel. So we're ready again now for the tour. Nah, left you out.
Man,
Hear that. Outside.
because you see, Charlie, after William did what he did, it was some 42 years later that America followed suit.
Up with the
With
right.
the Declaration of Independence and the whole civil rights movement. So
Yes.
them realize what William did there, so them follow. So all aboard,
All
on
aboard.
the road again. So we're going to see one of the tallest building in town when the cruise ship is not here. Yeah. So after the cruise ship left, we'll get back a record.
One of the tallest building when the cruise ship is not here.
Yeah, man.
Hey, the ship big in a man.
That's the one that's small one, them.
Cha Noah.
Yeah, because them have all the oasis and the allure. I literally tore that in a one ship.
So them board it from, we can board it from Falmouth here.
No, for
Montego Bay.
Caribbean cruise, them have cruise that leave Jamaica, that leave from Montego Bay.
Okay.
I want to tell your wife I'm going to send her the link.
All right. Yes,
That's so
definitely.
you can get to enjoy the one there too.
Me a pedal man. Oh, yeah, Lexi have a pedal, you know. Oh. Cause Lexi are going like she no want gas.
Which is right.
True.
Ladies have to rest, you know. You know, interestingly enough, people don't know what the store about Jamaican breadfruit, you know.
Give it.
So, breadfruit. What we love so much in Jamaica, roast or fry. Interestingly, there was a sailor by the name of William Bligh. Some people know him as Captain Car Bligh. Now there was a food shortage on the island. And back then they said there was no fodder on the island of Jamaica. So Queen Victoria commissioned Captain William Bligh to go to Tahiti to get the breadfruit plant to bring to Jamaica to supplement the food ration that was here. So on his way back to Jamaica, the crew members realized, say, what? This man use food water for water those plants. So you know, we're not having it. So then put him on a rowboat, some top man them on the 137 plants and throw him overboard. And say, oh, find a way to Jamaica. But he made it. Made it to Jamaica with 100 plants. And it spread all across the Jamaica.
Yeah.
So because of William Bligh, we get to enjoy breadfruit so much. No, this house is not Georgian design, but that of Victorian design. Now this house is owned by the Silva sisters, though they are Jews, descendants of the Jews who came here in Jamaica from Poland as indentured laborers. So they settled here in the town for quite some time. Now the design is known as a wraparound veranda. and it allows the homeowner to access the wind without leaving the complete privacy of their home. Now, William Knibb instituted a program known as the apprenticeship program. We started in 1834 and it went on to 1838. Because William Knibb knew, say, all the slave knew was hard labor. They made sure they learned skills to survive off the sugar plantation. They learned carpentry, plumbing, stonework, and mason work. Now, this is known as the Jamaican fretwork. I'm not sure if it was done by the master carpenter or the apprentice himself, but it's definitely unique to this hemisphere and this island of Jamaica. Now, there's a design I want to point out to you guys. Under the curved part of the roof, what it look like to you? Look at the design, it look a cutout. Is that any character? Mickey Mouse, not you? Alright.
Yeah.
No, we all know that his story is his story, right? So here's my story. We all know that Walt Disney is the creator of Mickey Mouse, right? So, just like how enough tourists come to Jamaica and I first to the guys that come to Falmouth, you know, walk about and see the local architecture, like, but this look nice, man. So William never knows I'm an artist, right? Him get out him little notepad and him pen or pens and start draw. So see him have the blueprint here, you know. Remember this is early 1900s. And Mickey Mouse are probably 1920 something, 30 something. So him draw the three circle and like, interesting. I did torso now, I did legs and everything. And I said, no sir, I think I have a new character. We all know Jamaica famous saying, yeah man, and we that not true?
Yeah, man.
Your brother said the yeah man.
Yeah, man.
And what Mickey Mouse say, oh boy.
Oh, boy.
So, because I don't want to pay copyright.
Yeah.
It changed from yeah man to oh boy.
Oh, boy.
So I can say if it's a Mickey Mouse is Jamaican and yes, a Mickey Mouse man. So the original Mickey Mouse clubhouse is right here so in the Falmouth.
Yes, sir.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
That is it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no can't say nothing to him, you know. A beam story.
Of course.
You see me? Yeah. Me working
on. Yeah man, a Mickey Mouse that original Mickey Mouse clubhouse. So
yeah,
we're headed.
So you go, oh boy.
Yes man, oh boy. So we're headed now to the St. Peter's Anglican Church. Weatherman. People, I'm a big virgin weatherman this, you know.
Hey,
normally.
What the rest of the day will look like? The forecast. That
Yeah,
is it. Oh, so the moon are clear in face. That is it.
Dig up yourself, weatherman.
Outside. Yeah, man.
Yes, man. The only man can say it when rain and the rain and still have a job.
The only man who can say going rain and it don't rain and still having job. You hear that, massive?
Yes, man. So we're going to see the St. Peter's Anglican Church. One of the tallest, oldest buildings here in the town of Falmouth. Built in 1794. The same building here. Was built on lands donated by Edward Barrett. No, he was the great-grandfather of the famous poetess Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Wagwan. Good day, you know.
Blessed love, respect.
So, welcome to St. Peter's Anglican Church. Now, this church was built on lands donated by Edward Barrett. And as I said before, the famous poetess grandfather built this church. Now, this church was originally built to hold 700 members. But one day, a package came on the doorstep of this church and it was addressed to the county of Cornwall, the parish Trelawney and the capital Falmouth. But they never say England or Jamaica on the box. So in England, there's a town which is in the county of Cornwall and the parish of Trelawney and the capital of Falmouth, just like here. So because wrong place, so because of the transatlantic journey from England, Jamaica, Africa back to England, the bus got on the wrong ship. So the man said, you know what, instead of pack up back everything on the donkey cart, trek all the way to Kingston and afterwards, you know what, we're going to add it to the church. So was the workings of the clock tower you see there, we just only write 2 times a day, 9 a.m. in the morning, 9 at night. So they added the clock tower and added the west wing of the church, making it the largest Anglican church here in Jamaica, able to hold 1,000 members.
Yeah.
Now what is interesting about this building, the furniture on the floor are made from mahogany. And they say the older mahogany get in age and the darker get in color. And it has been there since the day of construction.
Mighty.
And I'm going to show one of the oldest stained glasses on the island.
Wow, we have some beautiful ladies at the front here. Good day, good day. Blessed love, Elder. Nice. Wow.
So see, that's St. Peter's
Wow.
Anglican Church. So the floor you see there original mahogany.
Mahogany
From
wood.
1794 and it's still there today.
Chajano.
Same furniture to mahogany, but the lighter ones were added sometime later. Now, what is interesting about this church now, there are 2 aisles you see. One on the left, one on the right. So when they have weddings, both bride and the groom walk and meet each other up front. So you know, here comes the bride. So bride and groom walk together. That's where the preacher do the preaching from, and that's where they read the Bible. Now, my opinion, this chair are the best chair in the church. Right there, so. Now, when preacher, you want to sleep, pastor can't see, you know.
Yeah.
Right there, so.
Pastor preacher, they can't see you. You don't sleep right there, so. Can't see you.
Can't see you.
Oh my God.
Now, here,
Power of jokes.
this bench here, they say, is for the royal family only. So them alone, any one of the Queen, the Duchess, the Duke of Edinburgh, them alone sit down here. So as you can see, look like one of the hardest chairs in the church though.
A chair that look like one of the toughest
You
chairs.
see it? Look on it. So right there, so.
Yeah, slimmer.
So this is it.
Yeah.
Not sure. And this here is the oldest Bible stand you'll find on the island. This one right here, so.
Oh, so they just open the Bible and lean
Right
it.
here, so yeah. So they sit and put the Bible here. So this was built in the early 18th century. So the oldest Bible stand. There's only one church in Jamaica that is older and is in St. Anne. It was built in 1515. Can't remember, it was a Catholic church though. And that was built by the Spanish. So Columbus and them people built that one there.
Wow. I wonder if we can get a view from up at Pastor Podium and preacher.
Go on now. So go on.
So Massive, make we see if we can get a eyes from where the look for the pastor road, yeah. We can see if we can get a little view from where the pastor preacher. Woo. One of the best view in our church. Yeah man, you can't see if it's true.
You see it?
Boy, pastor, you have a blind spot.
Blind spot.
Look at that.
Can't see
Can't tell if you're asleep or not. Nice.
It's a makeup boy.
Nice. Beautiful. I love it. Wading down.
So you see members can sit here up on the top up there, so. And up on that section there too. So all about. That's why I can be able to hold 1,000 people in this church here. Might not seem that big, but they can hold
A
them.
whole heap of people, man.
Mm-hmm.
It looks small but big.
Yeah.
Wow. Mahogany.
Mm-hmm.
Mahogany wood. Nice. I see some Jamaican stuff around there too as well.
Yeah, them have a gift shop around
It's a
there
gift
too.
shop.
Yeah.
Can take a look too? Alright.
Hold on, mama.
Massive, let's show you the gift shop. Yeah. Yeah.
My YouTube of them.
Gift shop.
Yeah.
I must
Yeah.
get something. Oh.
Oh, see them pan little rock here.
Gift shop. How much for that, miss?
Keyring.
And it's a $5, $5 US. Oh, how much Jamaican that again? Cause we are dry land tourists.
500 Jamaican.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Me supposed to. Let me see if me did walk with nothing. Let me look. Where Alexis want to look. Let me look at me there.
Not you.
Oh, see that? This me that look fine now. Oh, sorry. Don't make it blue over there. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you can take it out of that. Make we just go on, because we don't have no more cash per way. Because we get the tour. No, you know, we not reach the stage yet, boy. I'm hoping to get there. I want to come here with us, bring out the book and me just start signing. All me I do are right figures. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So everywhere we try to get a little souvenir of where we stop. All right, miss. Yeah, man, big up, much love. Yeah, man. What is that?
Let me see.
How much for this?
The 20th
This is
again.
nice. We don't walk with the whole lot of money.
So that week after next.
So which one you prefer? You prefer
Week
this
after
or
next
you prefer this?
Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. The one Tuesday and Wednesday.
Me like this.
So now
How much
next
is that?
week. Yeah, man.
Oh, this now have the magnet on it. Ah, this me like. But we not have the magnet. Yeah, but
But this has the magnet.
see, you prefer that one?
I do, but this has the magnet, so we can just get this one.
All right then. All right, Lexi said she want the one with the magnet. All right. Money done now. Must be about $100 left in there. Can't buy nothing else. What we tour guide there?
The Disney,
Jesus, we are telling Mummy say we don't have no more. Must be $100 left in there done now.
get a booking for Instagram from them people. So I get a little thing today, see.
Alright. Remember anything I said, we still a year here.
Yeah, man.
So open it out here talk about nothing else.
That's
Because anything you talk about, we have to go come back. You know what first. See the whole heap of thing. Trust me, man, we are going to do an next extensive tour of Chilani. So we will just forward though. Yeah. So a tour man just bring it tourism come man and ask her that thing. Wonderful. See then, she has shot glass there. We are going to come back down here, so. Yeah, man, even when we finish, we drive, come down. Which entertainer? My favorite entertainer? You don't know, they never say my favorite entertainer. Tell me. Which one? My hand rocks to me, never realize. My favorite popcorn, but me a singer. Yes, sir. You know, we go.
Brother, look for more. I don't know that. Cool.
If you want. All right. We drive, come back down now. Yeah, me know which one.
I like these.
Not sure.
But you don't have to put them there either. I want them to make force in my pouch. Yeah. Mad Nick. Mad.
Aye.
Mad Nick. How
Alright,
I
you
read
know,
him?
also now, it's how it shows Jamaicans take pride in what in a long time ago say. Now this was built in 1867
Yeah.
and was built by one of those freed slaves who learned stonework and carpentry. Now this is one of the only houses in Falmouth. You will see a vertical shingle plus cut stone attached to it. That shows the manner in the bossy. And then you see that out the little building there that was known as a helper's quarters or a kitchen So back then, they would detach the kitchen from the house in case there was a fire. Only the helper squatter kitchen would catch fire, so the main building wouldn't catch fire. Now you see the zinc here, so normally the zinc could be attached to the helper squatters to the main house. And they would call it a whistling aisle. So whenever it was dinner time and the servants were bringing in the food, had to be whistling. Because I know, say, if you mouth now whistle, you chew food, so you teeth out master food. Well, so master knows say your food are coming in and chew. So that's why this is called the whistling aisle.
Whistling aisle.
Yeah, man. And a ramp man say you can't name out my food. If you wait till me eat. You stay down whistle. Hey, you don't know Jamaicans, you know. Yeah, man.
A piece of bone at the back of your throat.
You stay down still a whistle.
A whistle. No, or they get smarter, they build a whistle.
You see?
And build a whistle and put them out and go to family.
Better believe it.
Yeah.
You know, so we have, they say pay back Caesar thing to Caesar, right? With tax office, yeah, so?
Falmouth tax office.
Yeah, man. So yes, me born and grow.
Yeah.
The bank consider that tree, yeah. My boy about 50-year-old that tree there is now.
Nice, nice.
Oh, see my mother there. Mommy Reid. What happened?
Mommy Reid. Big episode, Jamaica walk by. That is it.
Alright,
Man, brilliant boy. Yeah, man. Hey, Bobby, you're a good boy.
yes, man.
You sit up on me proud of his son, you know? I go through, nice. Yeah.
Yes, over here, so there was a big pond here, so one time my father told me to catch fish over here, so. And them, they have the name Pond School. You know, this is where the water dark still. Mangrove water, you know. So all the dark water still underneath ground there, so. So that is the reason why them dump it up to build a school right here, so.
Cool. Nice.
So, we all know food Aki, right? You know the story behind Aki too?
We know Shaki?
You know the story behind Aki? The story behind Aki.
Oh, a story.
Well, no, not really, you know. That African them bring the Aki come to Jamaica and the sugar ships. So they brought the Aki here to be used as soap for washing clothes and bathing themselves. Because the young Aki pad, when you cut it, so them never used to eat it really. When the fruit open, they realize the birds start eat it. So then them start add it with the catfish. No, back then Jamaicans on the slave plantation consume a lot of salted meat. It was cheaper to produce than fresh meat. So salt mackerel, salt pork, salt beef, salt fish. Even oxtail was considered discarded meat for the slaves back then. And now you can't afford it. Yeah, man, so they used to dash that way. They used to eat one of the steak cut and all them other meat. So head, coat, tail is to throw away. So the Africans now, they used to use discarded meat and cook it in a pot and then call it kimbo pot. Kimbo? Yeah, man, kimbo pot. They would use the kimbo pot and slow cook those slow cuts of meat you see there and create the delicacies we enjoy today in Jamaica. So every art chip become a masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, man, so look, every restaurant you go, actually the most expensive one. Gracie, can't afford it. Yeah.
Why, but we love that video and that video I shot. Yeah, so as we go through again, so your number.
Yes.
Can give out your number to so then can call if it to like
man.
this, man. So remember.
My number. So here's my number 4 so you can reach me. If you want to get me on Instagram or TikTok.
On Instagram?
Yeah, man. So that's one of the easiest means you can reach me on Instagram. But if you want to reach me via WhatsApp, number is 876-317-5912. That's 876-317-5912.
That is it.
So you want to reach out to PABLITOS Bike Tour, we get a shaded right through history, learn a little bit more about the town of Falmouth. That's how you can reach me. Big up, brother. Yeah, man, and other means of social media, you can reach me out to TikTok,
Yeah.
Instagram, but upon TripAdvisor, Facebook, you'll find me there.
Jaja, no. Love it.
Yeah, man, so this is the hometown of Falmouth, one of the best laid out town in the entire Caribbean. Now, any street you go, you lead back to a main road.
Any street.
Any street you go.
Alright, so I look on the bicycle now. So how much you can tour one time?
Alright, I can hold 3 per row. So 3, 6, 7, 8. And I have 2 little picnic, then you can come up front here too.
Oh, so baby then can go up on it for like,
Yeah,
a,
man.
like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old?
Yeah, 2-year, 3-year-old.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, they sit down and put the foot through here, so all the bags can hold up front there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, so I have one more historical building to point out. The house of Elizabeth Somerville, a free colored woman. Now, she purchased this lot here in 1836. And the original timber from then still up on the house.
Chano.
And if you look under your original shingle, still underneath it. The only addition was to this house was this section, the outside veranda. Because this is what the house looked like back then. So it was house, street, then she added the border wall here so they get some kind of privacy. But that has been here since 1836. How much hurricane?
Still standing.
Yeah, man. So it's another woman who built this house, purchased lot and built this house here. So you see back then woman, yeah man, say who run the world, girls, not you?
Chano.
Long time them do them things. Now approaching up on the right hand side, the brick building. I mentioned it to you before that this was a building that had the first indoor toilet. Running water and the same toilet in there from them time there.
That's this one.
No man, the brick building right there so.
Oh.
The brick building you see here.
Security. Manners.
No, it is not owned by Kimani Marley and the Bob Marley boy, the Kaya Herb House. So legal dispensary. So you wanna get high every day.
Right.
Can come in right here, so. No, interesting about Kimani, he was born here in the town of Falmouth. Yeah man, grew up in the Falmouth town, he took a park school and all. Yeah man, right just a Kimani born and grow.
I didn't know that.
Yeah man. His mother is Nita, was one time Jamaica national table tennis coach. So she coached.
But Marley tough enough to play them, you know?
Yes man. Level pitney all about.
I think Bob Marley was a joke boy.
And Bobby Sachs that.
And then a Bobby
So we're
Sachs.
on the final leg
Yeah.
of the tour. So we did a complete loop at the town of Falmouth.
Yeah.
Talking a little bit about the history of the town of Falmouth and what significance it held. Now we can live on the right so. I forgot all the way so. So you know what? I want to thank all my people for making it here today.
Sweet
It
boy.
was indeed a pleasure to have my people come enjoy. Because you know, say, yes man, you know all the people that say, Jamaica don't know if you enjoy them, so, but I lie.
Jaja,
Things
no.
there, you know. There's a lot of things we can enjoy in our own country. Because our culture beautiful, the culture bright. It's out of many one people. But we that. So thanks again to making the PABLITOS Bike Tour where you will get a shaded right through history.
Yeah,
Link me up Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, TripAdvisor. I'm there. There.
Yeah,
Big up on yourself. So Jamaica walkabout.
Walk by.
Walk by.
Yeah. Walk out.
Walk out and walking by.
Yeah. So
Many
Jamaica
respects
walk
to one.
by.
Yeah man, Jamaica walk by was a big and massive respect. To come join in a local small business.
Trust me, man.
From
Massive.
one business operator to another. Many thanks.
A crazy smile on my face the whole time. I know me still sit down. So look for me, man. Look how me comfortable, man. I know me still sit down. Me not get a bit. You understand? So you don't know. Big up my bro. Respect the tour was amazing, massive. Just link him up. get this tour, you don't know, make sure so no fall out and pay for your tour, no leave a tip same speed, you know. You understand? We big him up to go and do the thing, no doubt, no joke.
Yeah, man.
You
Right,
understand? So the tour was amazing, we learned a lot, and you don't know, trust me, star, yo, Jaja know. Where's Alexi? Better than you think, don't it?
Yeah, man.
Mad thing. So, mad love, mad respect. Yo, arm, come on, man, bike. Come on, man. Yeah, me get up. See them, man, me get up. I spotted it now. Yeah, me get up. So,
Yeah, man.
big up every time. Falmouth town, the tour, the history. It was super amazing. 10 out of 10. You don't know, look on the bike now, man. Give him a call, link him up on Instagram. No doubt, no joke. That is it. See, if I know from Jamaica, endorsing and blasting. And a normal thing. And a regular thing. And a joke thing. Look on the man, now, man.
See there? One
See
and
there,
only
man?
Pablito.
Yeah. Oh, you can help him pedal the cyclist, you understand?
Yeah, Clive.
Head up the bicycle, so I may say sit there 3 and 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yeah, as a matter of fact, 8, him make 9. You understand? Because he can't do the tour without him. So, he can hold up to 8 person. And
2 of them have, you know.
2 of them.
2 of them have.
So somebody else can go and pedal and just follow you.
Yeah, man. So if you have a group, we can carry.
That is it. You hear that?
Okay, I
so
group, man.
forward out, tell them it costs you the tour.
All right. So it is 20 US per person international, but for your people, only 2 grand.
Only 2 grand. See
Only
then,
2
man.
grand.
Mad
And
respect.
kids under the age of 5, it's free.
Free.
Yeah, man.
Alright, see then, man.
Anybody who on 5 pay half price until you're 18, you pay full price.
Tio. So massive blessed love, blessed respect. We're signing out. Falmouth town. You don't know. Say it again.
Pablitos bike tour.
Pablitos bike tour. Mad thing. We're
Shaded right
outside.
through history.
See then, man. Outside. Falmouth with it.
Thank you.